VC, how's everybody doing? It's Travis here. Oh, I don't even know what. Thursday? Friday? Thursday? Wednesday? Pretty sure it's Thursday. It's been one of those weeks. So what were we listening to? And you probably can't even hear it. It's in the other room. I don't have my other computer here right now, so it's like. But we are listening to Django Reinhardt in Brussels. Can you see that? CD. It's playing in the other room. That just happened to be on the table, so that's what I put in. It's just, this is gonna be a no rhyme or reason video, but it's been a long time since I've been able to make a video. It's just been hectic. I mean, the last month has just been non-stop, and you know how it goes. Anyway, so I decided I'm gonna do a video, and this is totally thrown together. There was like 3 minutes of planning, and it was mostly getting a CD to play. So, but something that I've talked about in my videos is I like to get records that I just find rolling around, which means most of these don't have sleeves. And I just grabbed a stack of, I have a pile that I need to go through and clean at one point, but it's getting to be fairly large. But I just grabbed a stack of them. I thought, let's kind of go through and look at them together and see what we have. So I don't know how, I might not get through all of these, but I'll show you what I have. And this is what I got. So this is generally, I mean, they're like, some are in paper sleeves and some are plastic. And so usually what I'll do is if I find these just in there when I'm flipping through records, as long as the record looks like it doesn't have any major warps or gouges in it, if it's dirty, that's okay. But usually, I mean, sometimes they just come in some ripped up paper sleeve, or other times there's usually extra sleeves in there. I'll just grab one and stick it in there so it's protected while I carry it around. And a few of them didn't have anything, so as soon as I got home, I just stuck it in a cheapy plastic thing like that. Have not been cleaned or anything, but let's just kind of look through some of these and see what we found, huh? I mean, I don't even know what's in here. I kind of know from when I picked them up. I usually don't pick up anything that's like terrible, or at least in my opinion. But who knows? Let's see what we find. And then also I decided I'm going to make a video here coming up pretty soon. I've been kind of reorganizing my little office area here, and I'm starting to get a collection of records that either it's just not my thing, or, you know, I just can't really, after I listen to them, it's just, I can't see myself really listening to them again, so I'll probably end up giving them away. And you know, some of them aren't really worth mentioning. I don't know. But anyway, I think I might just go through on here and see if any of you would like to have them. So, I don't know, I'll kind of break it up. You know, I don't have a whole lot of extra funds to mail out hundreds of boxes. But, you know, what I might do is just break it up and do, you know, see if I can get, like, 5 shipments a month or so until I can get rid of this. I would rather give them to somebody who might appreciate them rather than just, you know, dump them off at some donation place somewhere. But if that's what it has to be, then that's what it has to be. But let's take a look. Let's find out what we have here. So it's kind of like birthday and Christmas to me. I like looking at these. I don't know what they are, so some of them I don't know what they are. Let's see what we have here. First one, I don't know. Some of you might recognize, this is like an inner sleeve, but I kind of recognize the picture, but I don't know if it goes with this. Okay, so this is Unborn Child, Seals and Croft. Let's just take a look at the record. Now, it's got some marks on it. This by all means is not VG or anything. It's not terrible though. And like I said, none of these have been cleaned. Let's see if we can see any of these. See if we can see. You see some stuff right there on the bottom. You see that? It's like, it's not a gouge or anything. It's like some kid was eating chocolate and touched it or whatever. But it looks like a comp. But it's got like surface. You can see on the edge there, it's got surface. But anyway, Unborn Child, Seals and Croft. Not a Seals and Croft fan. I don't have any of the albums. I may know some of these songs. I don't know. Seals and Croft. I've heard the name before, but I couldn't tell you any of their songs off the top of my head. But then that's just me, I have a terrible memory and I don't. Whatever. Let's say the next one up on the list. Let's see who this is. Knights of Fantasy. I don't even know how you say that name. Can you read it? Get my big. Can you see me looking through the hole? Knights of Fantasy, Eumir Deodato. I did put this one on and listen to it briefly when I got it. It's actually pretty cool. This record actually looks pretty nice. Knights of Fantasy, Space Dust, Sherlock, and Shazam. Oh, this is from Kenya. Kenya Music Incorporated. 1979, Warner Brothers. This record's actually in pretty good shape. It's got some very light, what do you call them? Just stuff from going in a jacket, but no scratches, no nicks. Not even any real dirt other than it's just, you can tell it hasn't been cleaned. But that's going to get cleaned and we'll check it out some more. I think if I remember when I got that, I just kind of dropped the needle on it. It sounds kind of funky, so I like that. Knights of Fantasy. Special collaboration by Jimmy Simpson and Emeru Deodato, whoever that is. I don't know. Maybe some of you know. All right, what do we got next? Oh, this is Elvis. I was actually surprised to find this one not all trashed up because it's a Pickwick Elvis Double Dynamite. Burning Love, I'll Be There, Fools Fall in Love. Flaming Star, Yellow Rose, Texas. I don't see any date on it. Pickwick. How does this one look? Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's kind of hard. There's not a really good way to show these, but this one actually looks fairly decent. No real. We'll see. I'm not a huge Elvis fan. I think I have several Elvis albums, but I don't know. I saw it there and it was cheap, so why not? Elvis. What do we got next? Bachman Turner Overdrive 2. Bachman Turner Overdrive. Now this one's got some. This one's a little bit rough. I mean, it's got. That one you might hear, I don't know. We'll see. This one definitely looks like somebody used it as a coffee coaster or something. I mean, you can see the dirt on there, It's just, like I said, haven't been cleaned. We'll clean them. We'll see what they sound like. You can see the surface scratches. That one's kind of like on the bad end. Usually, I don't get much worse than that. So, Bachman Turner Overdrive. Take a guess. What's the next one? I don't know. Let me guess. Depeche Mode. Nope. Who the hell is this? No idea. Some dang Chinese dude. Can anyone read that? I don't know what it is. It's definitely, this one's kind of tore up. This one, I don't know, not sure why I got this one. This one will probably definitely not make the cut and end up in the record art bin or something. I don't know. Doesn't say anything. I'm pretty sure most of these sleeves are not from the record. So most of these that I find do not have, and I just grab some. Or when I get home, I have all my extras that I take out and I put it in there. Next one up for the list, who is it? Dean Martin, Sing Song from the Silencers. Wasn't that a movie? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, this one looks pretty good. Reprise. In pretty good shape. Fuzz and dust. No real deep scratches or anything. Looks pretty good. I like Dean Martin. I wouldn't say I would be a collector of Dean Martin, but hey, I like some Dean Martin singing. Okay, it's a Decca. Let me see. Pete Fountaine? Nope. I like Pete Fountaine, by the way. I'm gonna have to do a deal on that. I probably have more records of Pete Fountaine than anybody, and I still get them. Clarinet player, Dixieland, my kind of stuff. Who's this? Waikiki Ed Kamalama Aloha Kenny. However, whatever, something like that. Luau music. If I had find someone that's got a pig and go get it and we'll dig a hole and cook one up. The Hawaiian Wedding Song. My Little Grass Shack. This one's in pretty good shape. I like the feel of Decca records. You ever notice that just some records, no matter what they sound like, the actual record themselves just feel great when you pick them up. Decca or ones like that, and Coral records, the later ones, not the early ones, but I mean, that just feels like quality. Oh, I remember this record. Doug Clark and the Hot Nuts. Terrible music, but it's funny. There was a funny story, I think I told this, but my parents volunteer at a thrift store, and I go down there and help them every once in a while. This is where I got that record at. So I get to get a bunch of records, that they're getting rid of, and that's actually where a lot of these Not in the Sleeve come from. But anyway, I saw this and I picked it up, and I got home and listened to it that day. I had to tell her because college humor, so you can about imagine what it is, and it kind of goes along with the name of the Hot Nuts. So, but they are, as far as musicians go, and the recording quality is terrible. But it's fun. It's a fun record to have. So, what's next? Oh, I think I talked about these before. These are the Ella Fitzgerald. The history of Ella Fitzgerald. These are actually in pretty good shape. And this, you can see, this is kind of typical. You see that spot there? So it's dirty, but it's not like dirt. It's just like, I have a feeling these got wet, and probably the sleeves were just trash, so they threw them away, but they kept that. But, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. But there's not really terrible scratches on there, so we'll clean it up, and we'll see what it sounds like. Can't sound any worse than a 78, and I have a ton of those. And then here's the other one. So I guess, is this really do I have them all? The history of Ella Fitzgerald. Record 1, record 2. Maybe that's all there is 2. Hopefully. Because that's all I have. So if there's 3 of them, I guess I'm out. Oh, this one looks even better than the other one. What songs are on here, Ella? Which ones you got going? Walk Right, Angels Sing, Wives, Hard Day's Night. Oh, that was pretty good. The Boy from Ipanema. Isn't this supposed to be the other way around? Time After Time. Ella. I like me some Ella. We'll listen to them. I'm going to have a cleaning day. I need to do it one of these weekends. I was going to do it this weekend, but somebody gave me some free football tickets, so I'm going to the Chiefs 49ers game Saturday. I know it's only preseason, but sorry, 49ers. You're not going to do well. All right, who we got next? I can't read it because some dummy put a price sticker right over that, so let's see what it says on here. Deja Vu, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Side 2. Atlantic. This record's in really good shape. You see? Let's see if we can see any scratches. Not really. I mean, it looks like your typical record that's been played. Not abused, but not exactly loved either. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. I don't think I have any Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And let's see what's on here. Country Girl, Whiskey Boot Hill, Down, Down, Down. Everybody Loves You. What's on the other side? Side 1. Carry on. Oh, there we go. Teach your children. Almost cut my hair. Helpless. Woodstock. I'm gonna have to put the numbers in just to see what pressing these are. Not that it really matters because they're not perfect, but hey. Most of these records I paid like 10, 12 cents for. I showed this one before. This is actually really, I'd like to find a case right. If anyone has a cover that doesn't have a record, I actually have some of those too. I should have grabbed them. I'll go grab them here real quick at the end and we'll show everybody. Just in case somebody else has a record, I have a cover. This is my Rare Earth, One World Rare Earth. I like this record. This is pretty good. This is another one of these I found just rolling around. And this one has some surface scuffs on, but nothing that causes playability issues. I mean, it's a little dirty. I mean, just because I haven't really cleaned it that well. But I have a I don't give a crap turntable that I can play some of these on. It's pretty good. I like that record. Oh, let's see what else we can find. We'll try and keep this video fairly, 5 more minutes or so. We'll skip through some of these and then let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What end does it come out of? Frampton Comes Alive, Peter Frampton. Oh, I'm gonna have to check. I have a double, the gatefold album on this, and I know one of those records is messed up. So I'll have to see if this is a better, I can tell by looking it's not. But we'll see. It's just dirty. That's kind of hard to tell by looking at it with all the stuff on there. I don't see any big scratches, but it's got a lot of scuffs. And it's got a lot of scuffs right around one song, so it looks like something got on the needle or something, but yeah, that might be trash. What else do we have? Oh, I think I showed these before, so this is, I got these in the same place. This is another Ella Fitzgerald. Newport Jazz Festival live at Carnegie Hall, July 5th, 1973. And this looks like it was part of a set. Do I have the other? I think I only have one record of this. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, this one doesn't look like it's been... This is really good. Oh, no, it's got a scratch on it. Can't feel it, but we'll see. Can you see? Does this one show up? You may not be able to see it. You just can't show up on here. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Let's zip through some of these real quick so we can... Atlanta Rhythm Section, Red Tape, Jukin. Oh, this one's got one scratch. Ooh, somebody drugged a needle on it. This one's gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be. Well, I'll still listen to it, but it's probably going into the records that are either gonna get thrown away or that more than likely I'm gonna do something with them. I like make something with some records. I don't know. Oh, hey, Beth, you'd like this one. Halloween Horror, The Sounds of Halloween and Other Useful Effects. Screaming, crackling, creaking door. Oh, I'm going to have to... Hey, it's almost time to try this one out. Wow, that's pretty good shape, too. Yeah, dirty, but not abused. A&M Records. All right, let's pick it up here. Let's go through some of these real quick. That Saucy Redhead, Ruth Wallace. Who the hell is that? Is this like some old cowboy music? Wallace Original Record Corp. That Saucy Redhead. I don't know. Wow, this thing is like... Either this record really sucks or no one's ever played it. But it's like pristine. But I can see... You know, on the old 78, you get like little dimples. I can see some little bumps. I don't know what those are. It's got the mumps. Needs to be vaccinated. But I don't know. Anyone know who that is? Ruth Wallace. I got the... Doesn't have a date or anything. That's the thing I don't like about just finding a record. You don't have any idea. We'll find out. We'll find out. Songs my mother never sang. Love your pizza. Don't jump off the roof, Dad. I have no idea what this is. Anyone ever heard of it? Songs my mother never sang. It doesn't have like an artist name on it. But wait, maybe this will make like a compilation of a song, because it's got. Here, let's go back to this one. Side 2. I Love Your Pizza by C.Y. Coben. Don't Jump Off the Roof, Dad. C.Y. Coben. Will You Love Me When? Homer Haynes, Jethro Burns. So these are just like songs your mother never sang by several artists. John Robertson, Hal Blair. Must be older songs. Maybe like, you know, I don't know. I have no idea. I just grabbed them because they're like 10 cents. And it's a lot of these I got for free. The Band of the Year, Les Elgart and his orchestra. For some of you that don't know. Oh my gosh. Give me a heart attack. For some of you who don't know, this is one of my favorite groups. I am a big band guy, and I am a trombone player. I was in a jazz band in high school, and there are no trombones in big band like there are in Les Elgart. So if you never listened to me, check it out. It's not like the other ones. It's not like a Benny Goodman. It's not like what's his face, Miller. I can't even think straight. It's been a busy week. Band of the Year, Les Elgart, Roo. Great stuff. You never listened to them? Check it out. Very unique sound. I love it. I'm gonna have to find the cover for that one because I do not have that one. I have about 20 other albums and they all have covers, but not that one. Who's this? Hey, another one. Dancers Only, Les Elgart and his orchestra. Same deal. Columbia 6 Eyes. And these are pretty good shape. This one's not nearly as good as the other one, but definitely playable. I'll have to find some covers for them. Let's see what else we got real quick. This one's trash. What is this doing in here? I don't know. That must have just been hiding with something because I would have never got that. All right, a couple more real quick and then we'll move on. Oh, I could tell what this is. This is Wings. This one is clean, no scratches. It's just dirty. This one looks like it had water damage too. I have this album. I think one of the records is damaged, so I need to look and see which one of the three it is. But this one looks pretty good. Wings just needs to be cleaned. Let's see, do we have all three of them? There's one. And put in. Oh, here's another one. Which one is this? Side 4. So this one's pretty good. Oh, this one's even better than the other one. Just dirty. Wings. Not the best album in the world, but I mean, I've listened to it before. This one's got a little scratch on it, but maybe between the three of these, we can make a perfect set out of all the ones I had before. Because I'm pretty sure I have like some other ones in there. I just got stuck in there because I have multiple records. So we'll go through all those and see if we can make one really good set. Let's just see real quick. We only got a few more. Bill Haley, Rock and Roll. Rip It Up. This one's got some scratches, so nothing spectacular. Ace Cannon, Ace of Sax. Typical like the rest, dirty. No terrible scratches. All right, here we go. Who's this? Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Only got a couple left. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the Barbarian. Is that the name of the album? It just says Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The Barbarian, Take a Pebble, Knife Edge. This one looks pretty good shape. Looks like something. Paint? What is that? Something actually on there. Emerson. Someone didn't want someone else to steal it, put their initials on it. They cared enough not to get stolen, but they didn't care enough to leave it in the sleeve for me, so. Oh well. Alright, who's this? Asylum Records. It's gotta be somebody good. Who is this? Bob Dylan, the band, Before the Flood. This one's got some deposits on it of something. A couple rubs on that side. That side too. So this one's going to be sketchy. I don't know if you can see it. Dirty, 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 dirty. Well, we'll clean them up. We'll see. I'm not really out anything. Oh, Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream, London. This one's been used, but no real scratches, just some stuff from going in and out of the, you know, your typical records that have been played, but not taken care of. I don't know why they take care of it their whole life until the very end, and they just say, whatever. Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream. See, now these London, these are another one that when you just pick up, it's like, ooh, yeah. I like the feel of those. All right, just a couple more. Who's this? Ooh, Kansas. I didn't even know I had this one. Oh, I like that album. That's a cool label. That's a little bit worn on the label. Here's a better. Kansas, Point of No Return. Dustin, oh, it's got Dustin the Wind on it. Good. This one is in really good shape. It's not even really dirty. It's more dirty from my hands right now than no scratches. So that one's gonna clean up pretty good. I'm gonna do that. I might have to listen. I might actually get listened to tonight. Last one in this pile, Dr. Hook, A Little Bit More. I think I listened to this not a couple weeks ago. Dr. Hook, A Little Bit More. Let's just take a look at it real quick. This one's got like fingerprints of something on it, so we'll see when it cleans up. A little bit of a scratch. Something got in the case and slid around, so we'll see. So I know for some of you record prudes out there, you would just throw those in the trash, and usually I would too, and if they sound terrible, that's where they'll end up, or they're usually end up in a box or ones that I'm just going to get rid of, so. And they'll probably go to Value Vinyl or something, but we'll see. But I do have a whole bunch of other records that weren't these. I mean, all the ones that are these rollers, as I call them like this, they don't have sleeves, so they're not in my deal. They just go in a box I have here. And I have another stack that's about twice that size that's mostly classical. So, and that's usually what I'm looking for, right? You know, unless it's whatever. But hey, you know, I found a Motley Crue in there. Where'd that one go? Why didn't I have that in the pot? But I just grabbed some off the top. So, anyway, so that's that. Hope everyone's doing well. Summer's progressing along. Football season starting. Get your teams ready. Hotter than blazes here, so hope everyone's staying out of the heat and keeping cool and having a good time. I have not really gotten any records at all. I just have not had time to get out, and the few times I did just stop by, didn't really find anything, so you know, it is what it is. Well, one of the things I wanted to mention, you know, on my last video I talked about getting my some CDs stolen. So annoying, and it's just, to me, it's just more annoying than anything. And you know, I had several comments of, oh, I should mention them on here, and you know, somebody might have copies. And it's like, you know, I get it, and I appreciate the offers, but it's just like, the ones that really irritate me are ones that I've had since I was in high school, and it's just so aggravating. And they're just really ones that a lot of people have not heard of, like the Gear Daddies one I had. You know, a lot of people don't. I mean, this is one of the early videos that I ever talked about that, and it's like one, if I could find that on vinyl, I would, but it's just on CD. And even the CDs are hard to find now. So it's just like, it's just, I appreciate the offers, but, like I said, I have them all digitally, and, I can make copies. And then there's several that I'm already looking at replacing on order. It's just, I just wanted to vent because it's so frustrating. And it's just like, come on, people. Why you gotta take stuff like that? It's just so irritating. But anyway, I appreciate everyone. I hope everyone's having a great week so far. We'll see you next time. We'll try and make it shorter. How much do we get? 30 minutes? All right. Good night.